Now, from the home of the Raiders since 2020, we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Playoff fever in the air. It's the first of 4 this weekend. And off we go in the divisional round. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
Little indecision by the quarterback there, Mike. Do I buy time and throw it downfield, or do I tuck it and become a runner? That's what he's thinking. I think he made the final call a little bit too late, and all he could do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The Raiders have their punt team out there. A fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Going to throw right away. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 2. From the gun, here's Stroud. It's home. He'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Third down and 9. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Third and 9. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The Bengals ready to punt this one away. And back deep is Quez Watkins. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
London brought in motion. Now Etienne. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up second and 2. They'll run it once more with Etienne. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Here now, 3rd and 5. London brought in motion. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
First and 10. Up the middle, here's Etienne. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Junior Colson there to make the stop. Second down and 8. Once again, it's Etienne. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
That's the game of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, they'll give it to Etienne. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up, and they cash it in on 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. This is intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field. And this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The motion man here is Mitchell. It's 1st down, and they'll run. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now, Stroud. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. That's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Stroud to throw. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line.
Back-to-back 3 and outs, and not ideal to start the game in that manner. So that's a really important throw right there. Let's see if they can build something from there. Brings up 1st and 10. Continue to let your opening script unfold. You got to go down and find some points here and get your offense settled down.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down. Back at the 4.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Touchdown, Bengals.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Wes Watkins going to bring it back. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. Now, faking the give. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll run. It's ETN. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Back to throw. That one intercepted. Picked off by Junior Colson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Here's a run going left. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Slow up that play behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now, Stroud. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing is Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. Here's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry from ETN. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Etienne. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he is going to have the Raiders first down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward.
Intercepted by the Bengals. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
Had ourselves a bit of a one-man wrecking crew out there for a minute, huh, Mike? I mean, dishing out punishment to every defender in his way. I'll tell you, the next guy who comes in one-on-one, he's going to have that run in the back of his mind.
So we are at halftime in this AFC Divisional Round matchup. As we send you to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with EA Sports. Halftime report. It's all yours, Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. And back to it here, the 3rd quarter underway. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He'll go right and find his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Second and a yard. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run. And it's also first down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 7. First down, Cincinnati.
Here's Stroud. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here to take it back, Quez Watkins. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Second and 11. From the gun, a give to ETN. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Here's 3rd and 7. He'll drop to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick. And he is going to score! A pick 6 for the touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Now, Watkins on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On the ground, here's ETN. And that's not going to yield a whole lot. Up to about the 28-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. The throw on the run is complete. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. First down, Vegas.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He runs with it. A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Off balance throw, it's complete. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. London brought in motion. Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught right side. It's London. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Finally seems that this offense has found their rhythm after what's been a really slow first 2 quarters. They're hopeful that this series can be the spark. They continue to be efficient in the passing game and go finish this drive.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught by Kincaid. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Now a handoff. ETN. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll look to throw. Incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The 3rd quarter has come to an end. They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. That is caught by the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Vegas. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He's got it, and the Raiders get back in it. It is 21-7. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's hauled in on the left, but he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of the Raiders has got it. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
This run straight ahead for ETN. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
the 40-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this will be incomplete. Trying to get it to Travis Etienne that time. And 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Raider 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That's a gain of 14 and a 1st down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the 2nd half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again.
You can hear some boo birds coming out with some angry fans here right behind us, Mike, and rightfully so. They went from 2nd and long, which is obviously not ideal, to now 3rd and nearly impossible. I mean, it's looked about as bad as you can imagine.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Junior Colson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. And this defense not allowing much there. They'll stop him at the 45. Second down and 8. From the gun, here's Stroud. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And he will score. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Bengals. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now Sanders on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bengals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Now, Watkins on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Rogue Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a second down.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And a Las Vegas first down.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Las Vegas. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. They'll look to throw again. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Now, Watkins on the return. Oh, he tries to lateral the ball, but it's a mistake. That ball's out. But this is taken in by a teammate. Right back to the air following that pick 6. That's caught downfield by Waddle. So, from the 36, it is first and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one taken in by London. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. He'll look to throw. Going up top. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end, and at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Got the hook up there to Odunze. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Back to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack. Second down big play attempt falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout. And they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the fourth.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. He may have trusted his arm strength a little bit too much on that throw. Two defenders in the area. Work to your check down. Work to an open receiver. I think in this case, he forces that ball, and ultimately, he's lucky he got away with it.
Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.